Welcome, guys. Happy Sunday. Crypto FUD. Let's jump right in. All right. So, today, right now, we're going to talk about small cap coins, all our small cap coins that we have on the Chronos Crypto.com ecosystem. First coin up, the OG of them all, MMF. So, looking at MMF, looks the chart looks good, looks strong. I like this natural growth of just like this small like ladder or staircase of just like upward momentum. We'll have some upwards and we'll have some small 5% dips, and then it's like you find that resistance and it just keeps, and this is local resistance where it just keeps kind of slowly climbing. So it looks good. Right now MMF's currently sitting at basically 1 penny, 1.2 pennies per token. I do want to zoom out, and I wanted to point out to you guys. So if we are able to keep this upward momentum, what I see is the next sign of resistance that we're probably going to see is somewhere around 1.4, is where it looks like you guys had support previous to this big drop. So if we could get somewhere around 1.4 penny and maybe you're probably going to hit 1.4 and it's going to get some resistance, but hopefully it'll keep testing it and it can finally break through, and this can kind of become some support around 1.4. I think with MMF and with a lot of these, you want to just take small baby steps, even though 1.4 would be a nice sizable gain. I would say to 1.4, you're looking at another 15% gain. So what do I think is going to happen? Well, obviously I don't have a crystal ball, so I can't, tell you what's exactly going to happen. But from the looks of this chart, we bottomed out at under a penny. It was at 0.007. So like 10 or 7/10 of a penny, basically. And like I've stated before, a lot of these projects, regardless of whatever's going on with the project, as long as the fundamentals are still there, they need some kind of a bottom like this where it can kind of propel itself back up, and that's exactly what MMF has done, and it's slowly doing. And what I like about this is that it didn't just go to this point 0.7 and shoot back up to like 4 cents, because then it would have been coming back down just as fast. And whenever it does that, yeah, obviously, you're in it to make that money, especially fast money. It'll be there, but that's when you really don't know. It doesn't find any natural support or resistance. It's just really just shooting up 100% and then falling back down. So what you see here is great. It looks good, natural growth. I think we are going to get somewhere around 1.4, not financial advice, but I do think we're going to hit somewhere around 1.4. We might see this as resistance until we keep testing, and hopefully it flips over to support. Support. So, bottom line, MMF looks good. MMF looks great, and I'm happy. Like I keep saying with the big cap coins, if we continue to see some nice momentum, even if we kind of go just stagnant for a little while, but we stay like Bitcoin stays above 20 and stuff like that, you're going to see more confidence in DeFi. You're going to see more money flowing into DeFi, and you're going to see these projects that we know are good projects that have been beaten down. They're going to start moving up slowly but surely. Wait until we get into a real bull market. These things are going to explode. Not financial advice. I just want to make sure I throw that out there, because anything can happen. Next on the plate, Tectonic. This has been just doing great. I thought we were gonna, because it had such a fast gigapump. What was this, like last week? I honestly thought that it was gonna not come crashing down, because Tectonic. If you haven't seen, check out my other videos when this was occurred. I kind of called it. I said that we were gonna find some kind of support around 1.4. And that's exactly where we were bouncing right here a few times. And it looks like that support helped. And basically it looks like it's just having a nice grow up. It's been just slowly moving up. It didn't crash because I said if it fell below 1.4, it was possibly not going to go all the way back down to where it was, but it was going to probably come somewhere around like 1.1, 1.2, and then you don't know from there because it basically would have lost 70% of its gains that it just grabbed, but it didn't do that. With this strong community behind Tonic, it basically found that support around 1.4, 1.5, and it's been slowly moving up. You're not nothing's going to go completely straight up. This will happen, and that was awesome. But then you're going to see little, basically up and downs, up and downs, up and downs. 5% up, 5% down, 5% down, 15% up. But it's going to slowly move up. Basically, what it looks like. And what I want to point out is what I think the if Tonic can stay above 2. To be honest, since it's been a little while since Tonic has been in these waters, it's kind of hard to chart out because if you see, this looks like DAP radar. If I have other videos with DAP, it just these explosive shoots up and then it just slowly bleeds. Shoots up, slowly bleeds. This one looks a little bit different. This honestly looks a little different. I honestly would say that we'll probably get somewhere around 2.5, and find some kind of resistance there. If y'all can break through that resistance and turn it into support, then you're going to be talking about jumping up. Now, again, you're in uncharted waters right now. Uncharted waters. So as of right now, it's hard to predict with Tonic. But from what I see, is it looks like you guys are going to go somewhere around 2.5. Hopefully you guys can get past that. And then the next actual resistance is going to be something crazy, like basically 6 zeros and a 7. And if that's the case, that means Tonic's looking for a something crazy to shoot up. I don't think that that's going to happen right now. But even if Tonic can stay above 2, I think that's awesome because Tonic right now, if you look from its bottom to where it's at, it's up 162%. So if it can stay somewhere around there, I think it's setting up for a nice run is what I think. As far as predicting and seeing any support levels, again, it's hard because we kind of broke over everything that it's been doing for the last 3-4 months. And it had such a steep fall that, it's very hard, to kind of see where there's any support or resistance. So Tonic's doing great. I think it'll continue to move up as all the DeFi projects, as long as the actual market, Bitcoin in itself, is staying strong. DeFi will survive. DeFi will start seeing some money flowing into it fast. My next and last for today is going to be PHNX Finance. This is a new token that's on the Chronos. I believe in this project very much. I am heavily invested in it. They have awesome, and so does everything else as far as MMF Tonic. Don't know for a fact with Tonic, but I know MMF for sure. They have really good staking farms, all kinds of stuff where you can make passive income while holding on to these tokens. And same thing with PHNX. PHNX has an awesome platform. If you guys ever get a chance, make sure you go into the deck screener and go into their website. If you go in through with your DeFi wallet, you can connect your wallet and it'll basically show you all your rewards that you're receiving hourly, daily, and what you're going to be receiving as time goes on. Again, it did have some big shoot ups. This had natural growth. This right here was I bought in when it was moving up. Looks great. It wanted to kind of retrace, but it's finding some support. Again, this project is fairly new. It's been out for about 3 months and 4 days. Compared to Tonic and MMF, this is like a little baby, a little taller. So, still new in the game. I believe in it. I think that they're awesome. They're cross platforms. So is MMF. MMF is on Chronos and Polygon, and same thing with this. PHNX Finance is on Chronos and Polygon. So it's I feel like they have a big bright future ahead. A lot of these projects that I'm pointing out with DeFi, they are risky because of the liquidity and the market caps, but these are the ones that if we do see some crazy runs, this is where you're going to see a lot of the gains. So, and again, you can stake while you're, basically sitting with these tokens so you can make passive income. But you do have to be careful, because if you're holding on and the project's going down 20-30%, anything that you're staking and receiving is going to be nothing, because you're actually losing in the back end more. So you guys take everything what I say with a grain of salt. But point of the story is DeFi itself, I think, is doing great. Today's volume's around $4 million, which is awesome. If you guys saw, I pointed out like 2 weeks ago, a week ago, probably like 2 weeks ago, our volume just was sitting for months at $1 million. Maybe it would spike up to like 2 million, but that was about it. And now we've been slowly, steadily sitting at around $2.5 to $4 million daily, which means a lot of money is coming around DeFi. And that's what we want to see. That's what's going to help these projects that have good fundamentals and good dev teams. That's what's going to propel them to get to numbers that we want to see as far as our ROIs and our investments and stuff like that. So, gonna leave it there, guys. Thank you so much. Hope everybody's having a great Sunday. Tomorrow is a holiday. I think the stock market and everything's closed. But we'll still be having crypto obviously moving, so we'll see how it goes. Stay tuned. I do have another video coming out for big market caps for Bitcoin and everything else, and what I think is going to be happening possibly for this week. Again, thank you guys so much. Have a wonderful day.